Hello everyone, this is Ellis Owens, also known by my call sign Clark Kent 434. That was given to me while I was in the military. And today I'm bringing you another video. I'm going to be doing the MTAR. And I know I kind of been delaying on getting some of these out, some of the first look videos, but I kind of wanted to let everyone get hold of the new DLCs. I know a lot of people we're getting the new DLCs after Christmas. They're getting Microsoft points, and so I thought, why not make sure everyone gets it out and has it in their hands. And so I thought, it would be really great just to go ahead and do that. And so I thought that would probably be one of the best things to do. So the MTAR, to do the assignment, it's not too hard. It's called multi-talent. You need to get one kill with a sniper rifle, assault rifle, LMG, and a hand grenade all in one round. And one round would be in the same game. And it's a pretty easy assignment. It's a silver assignment. It's not too hard to do. And you unlock the MTAR. And the MTAR is a PDW by nature. It does roughly around, does 900 RPMs. The damage model for my testing seems to be 22 maximum down to 18. The 22 is not too it's lower than most of the other PDWs, but the minimum damage is 18, and that is probably the key factor. Minimum damage 18 is usually only reserved for something like LMGs or assault rifles or some of the PDWs. Most carbines minimum damage is 15.4. It's across all the board except for the Ace 52. It's a unique high damage weapon, but all other carbines are always 15.4, which makes carbines typically a 4 to 7 kill. But if it does really have this damage model of 22 to 18, that means it's going to be a 4 to 6, just like an assault rifle. So it's kind of interesting, but they did decrease the top end. The maximum is 22 and not 25. That's what it appears to be from my testing. The reload speed, what I've figured out from messing with it, I think is between a 2.2 to probably a 2.4. Not the fastest reload, and that is with bullets still left in your magazine. An empty reload is definitely a longer, probably around a 2.7. Not a 3-second reload, but it is a longer one. I have to say, overall, the weapon feels great. It is a good firing weapon. Amazing hip fire. The hip fire is on par with some of the PDWs. But, whoever designed the MTAR, I think really sat down and said, can I make a carbine that mimics a PDW? I mean, they sat down, they made a recoil pattern that, to be quite honest, the recoil pulls straight up and a little bit to the right. That's from my testing. The first shot multiplier, which applies to when you burst the gun, seems pretty low. I'd say it's 2 point something. The spread doesn't seem horribly high, but I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't have the stats on any of this. I'm still waiting on the stats. We'll get them soon enough. But, this is all preliminary. And you guys are probably seeing the gameplay I have right now. This is the record gameplay you're seeing is right after I unlocked the gun. So it's, brand new. I mean, I didn't even have the attachments for it. If you want to see me with attachments, I did a video earlier on DLC delays, and that's when I actually had some attachments. But the gun is amazing. I mean, there's very few guns, at least carbine wise, that I have to say that are built more that are carbines of PDWs. Most of them are carbines of assault rifles. The A91 and the Type 95B-1, I gotta say, are probably the only two carbines that are more carbine versions of PDWs. Carbines were originally designed, I don't know if you know this, from World War II, to be a smaller compact rifles for paratroopers. That's the whole design. Smaller barrels, foldable butt stocks. That's the whole purpose. So yeah, But you know, and if you look at the carbines in what they've given us, most of them are based after assault rifles, what's typically what a carbines are, but no one's actually based off of PDWs, except for the 95B, which is a 650 rounds per minute, and the A91, which is 800, which A91 is not bad, but if you look at it compared to the MTAR with 900, the A91 just, yeah, it looks like a little brother. Yeah, so what do I think of the MTAR? I think it's great. I think it's a almost a better version of the AK. The AK, I think, is one of the few. The only other weapon I can think of that's 900 RPM. There is an engineer weapon, the JS2, which is also 900. But I mean, I think the MTAR is probably one of the better version of the AK. It's just got monstrous hip fire. I mean, you can put a laser grip and ergo, and you can just hip fire. And I love to hip fire this gun for days. I mean, it's just so good. You don't even really need aim down sights. The recoil pattern being it goes straight up for the most part. And, you know, there's a little to the right. It's very easy to control, very manageable. I think it's going to be a very popular gun. I see more and more people use it now that have the DLC. So the MTAR I expect to be more used, a lot more used. You know, the downsides will probably be the recoil and the reload, because I feel like the reload is a little bit long compared to some of the other guns out there, like ACWR, the SG or the SIG 553, and like the M416. But you know, they have to balance out the guns. So I think this gun is going to be a really great gun. It's going to be a really great gun to use. It's going to be great at close range, and it's just going to excel. The downside probably, you know, would be at most medium range, and for me, I found out medium range, the best way to tackle that is to put it in burst mode. I didn't really notice that, you know, the first, I don't know, 2 or 3 stars I played with this. After I got my second service star with it, you know, after getting a couple hundred kills, I kind of figured out burst mode for the MTAR is actually quite effective for those medium range engagements. That might be something for you guys that are struggling with it, trying to use it kind of as an all-purpose weapon. So that's a little tip. So that's kind of an overview of the MTAR. So I don't really got too much else to say. Hope you guys really enjoy the weapon. I'd like to know what you guys' thoughts are on it. I think it's an amazing gun, great hip fire, good overall accuracy, great rounds per minute. You know, it just got a longer reload and some higher recoil. I think those are going to be the only negatives. But other than that, I think it's you know, it's a good gun. So, well, guys, this has been the first look of the MTAR and for China Rising. And if you like the video, like, subscribe, and favorite, and I'll catch you all in the digital battlefield. Later.